one's next to a stump. All right, well, wake up, whoever's under there. I'm gonna flip it by the handle. Whoa, rat snake! And what is that? What is that?
What?
There's another snake.
Yeah, it's a ring.
A ringneck?
Yeah.
Dude,
He's gone.
that was awesome. All right, guys, we're here with Hunter. He's looking a little bit different today.
What's up?
Good morning, everybody. Yesterday we were in the coastal plain, but today we're up in the Georgia Piedmont. And we're gonna have a little bit of a group assembly today. And we're gonna be looking for Scarlet Kingsnakes in a new area none of us have ever herped. So hopefully we'll see something. It's pretty early at this point. We got all day ahead of us, but there is gonna be some severe weather this afternoon, so our day might get cut short by thunderstorms. All right, we are literally in the parking lot still. And I just found that in the parking lot. What? It's so nice. Well, that's the main target for the day, in the parking lot, the meetup spot, not even really where we were planning on herping. But this thing is just super vibrant. Very, very vibrant, very cleanly patterned. That head is just awesome, super red head. Really about all you could ask for in a Scarlet King. Way nicer than I was expecting to find in this area. So, nice pleasant surprise here in the parking lot to start the day. Ah yes, ideal habitat for the Scarlet King snake. Tree in parking lot with a bunch of cigarette butts. All right, bud. Home sweet home. The old cigarette stump. There you go. Go on. Woo! All right, it's gonna... I'm assuming it's stack-a-zine style like tiles, so... Copper, yeah, nice.
Whoa, that's really pretty.
Yeah. Very nice copperhead, though. I don't know, have any idea whose tin this could be. This is a completely new part of the state we're in right now. And then this afternoon, actually probably pretty soon, we're gonna head to a spot that I hit last year for the first time. So I'm hoping that spot will be good today. This spot's been pretty kind to us, but I think we've exhausted a lot of the habitat. And we'll probably move on soon. It's fair game right now.
Pull that Will Robinson shingle. Milk.
Oh, double flip. Is that a rough earth?
Yo.
It is a rough. Or is it a smooth? I can't tell. It's a rough smooth? Yeah, it's a smooth. It's just a weird one. All right, the shingles provide us with our first non-target fossorial snakes of the day. We've got a weird looking smooth earth and a Decay's brown snake. Well, that's not something you see every day in the Piedmont. Just a random giant palmetto coming up. I'm guessing that is not actually supposed to be here. It kind of seems like we're in a little bit of an old home area maybe, which might mean there could be something to flip over here.
1 pint, federal law for good sale. Dude, this is old.
No, I'll catch him. I like how he's just kind of sitting there like, oh God. Hello, Brother.
Ah, he's awesome.
Hey, buddy.
Look at that.
He is clean. He's got leeches. It looks like he just came out from under the bank. Did you just come out from under the bank, bud? We get a nice common snapping turtle amidst our failure to find snakes at this spot. This guy looks old, but he's tiny. Kind of different. Look at this guy. A stink pot. Nice. Well, it's been a good couple hours for turtles. We got our first common snapper of the year and first common musk. This guy was just foraging in the riffles. Very stinky, as usual. Good morning, everybody. It is March in the Georgia Piedmont, and we're finally getting to where it's warm enough that herping the northern half of the state is actually a valid strategy. So we're going to be doing that today, getting into some Piedmont goodness, and hopefully finding a few snakes. Oh, Scarlet King! Ah! Yeah! Yes!
Dude, let me call Alec.
Disgusting, dude. I'm sorry, Thomas. I kind of yoinked your boy.
No, you're good.
Oop,
Okay.
that's a hole.
Yeah, he's good.
There you go. And crazy enough, first snake of the day, once again, second time we've gotten a first snake of the day, new spot and county Piedmont Scarlet King. Actually, this might not be a new county, but it is a new spot. And this guy's really dark. He's cool looking. So this guy's kind of like the opposite of the other Piedmont Scarlet King we've seen this year. He's real high black, and instead of having a pretty much completely red head, he's got an almost completely black head, which is a really cool look. But this guy does appear to be either going into or coming out of his first shed of the year, so not looking his absolute best. You can see this guy's high black continues onto his belly. That's a very unusual looking snake. Maybe this is normal here. I've never found one here before, so very, very cool. In fact, this is one of the only things of note I have found at this spot, so very nice to see. A spot I've been coming for a long time, finally producing something cool. I think other than this, I've seen maybe one timber here, but I don't hit it as much as I should. And today, it's freshly burned, looking great. Hopefully there's more to come. We'll put this little guy back under his rock. All right, buddy, let's go back under your rock. Oh, that was a beautiful release clip. He's got a nice hole and everything. I'm getting a little bit of a Eurecia hillicide vibe right now. A box turtle! He's sitting in the waterfall. Brother, what are you doing? Our first box turtle of the year! Oh my god, that's the best thing I've ever seen. Look at him. He looks healthy too. He's just hanging out in the waterfall.
He's enjoying a bath.
Box turtles really are just the best. I mean, this is honestly just as cool, if not cooler to me than that Scarlet King we just found. Seeing this beautiful dude. Just, I mean, how could you describe this other than taking a shower? I mean, he's the definition of chilling right now. And he's beautiful. I mean, he's absolutely gorgeous. We'll leave this guy to enjoy his springtime bath. That really is one of the coolest things we've seen this year. I mean, what? You can't even make that up. That's so sick. He's like positioning himself to get more flow on his shell too.
Yeah. I think he's quite literally just taking a full-on shower.
It really seems like it. It's like he popped out of brumation's, got a little bit of scuzz going, and he wants to wash it off before he continues. You see it a lot in like lower Piedmont. Oh, snapper! Is that a callidra or a gator? I cannot tell. I got him. It's a common. Oh, God, I had a heart attack.
Dude.
It's still cool though.
Still cool.
Well, that was neat. Just downstream from the box turtle, we had a little common snapper. But yeah, I kind of thought that might have been an alligator snapper for a second, which would have been really exciting here. We were just talking about how they could be in this stuff, and it's a spot I've never found a gator snapper either, so still very cool, just not quite as cool as what we thought it was at first. But this little creek is loaded with turtles. We'll follow it a little bit further, and maybe we'll see a snake or two as well. He's just gonna sink, isn't he? Oh, there he goes.
Adorable.
It looks extra like a alligator snapper with its head out like that.
Yeah.
There's got to be a timber here, right? Oh, timber.
Oh my god.
There we go. There's got to be a timber here, right? What a bro.
Oh, no.
It's a little bit thin. Oh, earth snake. Of the smooth variety. All right, next snake of the day, little earth snake. These guys have been everywhere and will only get more common over the next few weeks before it starts getting really hot, and then they'll disappear again. But always fairly common, but really, really common in early spring like this. Yeah. A brown snake. Weird. That might be the first one of those I've ever found here. Well, not by any means a rare snake, but I do think that's the first time I've seen a brown in this area. Pretty little dude. We'll just pull him out and put his rock back. That is a goofy pretty Webster salamander. Look at that. Hanging out in an ant mound with fire ants for some reason. I might move him to another rock just because that's not a good spot. There's 2 more hoods. Or I guess these are just like the fridge doors, but they're functionally a car hood.
God damn it. You got handles for flipping.
This one's next to a stump. All right. Well, wake up, whoever's under there. You're gonna flip it by the handle. Whoa, rat snake! And a, what is that? What is that?
What?
There's another snake.
Yeah, it's a ring.
A ringneck?
Yeah.
Dude,
He's gone.
that was awesome. Black rat ringneck double flip.
I don't think I've ever flipped a ringneck with a rat.
That's such a weird combo. They're not compatible. All right, well, nice black rat snake is our next find. Today has just been ridiculous. I mean, it had a bit of a slow start, but it's just been absolutely fire for like the last hour. Really ridiculous. We're gonna try to keep the ball rolling though. This is the spring we've been waiting for. It's here. Time to take advantage of it. Whee! What a handsome guy.
Nice.
A racer. He's in a nice little perfect coil.
I am not touching him. Touched all those coach wolves.
He's one of my pet racers. I can tell based on the fact he didn't bite me.
You've tamed him.
A rat snake. Well, there's our rat snake we saw a couple weeks ago. Last time I checked this, he wasn't there, but now he's back. We might have a regular with this guy.